My boyfriend of 3 years told me he's asexual, and he's no longer okay with me finding women to fulfill my needs. Lovemaking has always been a problem in our relationship. It's always been his way or the highway. He's submissive and I am too, but I would bend over backwards trying to please him. I took the dominant role in the bedroom to please him even though I hated it. I gave up mouth stuff because his facial hair hurt me and sometimes stabbed me, causing bleeding, and he wasn't okay with shaving. I always made sure he got off even if it usually took 3 hours, and for the longest time I was okay with that. I was on birth control for most of our relationship and it killed my intimate drive. So I was okay with it. And as a side note, after realizing I'd never get pain-free mouth with him, we sat down and came up with a solution. I was free to find other women to sleep with. Just no men. Okay, no problem. I don't really find most men attractive anyway. This will be important later. But for the past 2 years I found myself thinking there was something wrong with me. And for most of this relationship there's been times where I've looked in the mirror and thought, am I ugly? Is that why he doesn't want to try? Before I found out it was the birth control causing lack of libido and dryness down there, he led me to believe it was more of a me problem than a am problem. I went to countless doctor's appointments until I finally switched gynos and was told it is in fact the birth control. So I stopped it, and my intimate drive came back with a vengeance. And can you guess what he said when I told him how hot and bothered I've been? That sounds like a lot of work. Ugh. Then he told me he's asexual. At first I was relieved. Like, okay, this is a him problem. But hey, I still can sleep with women, so it's not like I'm being forced into celibacy. But then we were talking this weekend and I mentioned I had plans to meet up with someone. And he told me he's no longer okay with it after seeing how easy it is for me to get a date. Now I'm seriously debating if this relationship is even worth it. I've stayed because outside of the bedroom we're great. But considering how getting him to talk about the intimacy problems are like pulling teeth, and now he wants me all to himself, I'm torn. I can't be in a relationship without lovemaking. I can't be with a partner who won't communicate. I also made a mistake and got him a job where I work. And our finances are intertwined. I feel so stuck. And I doubt he gives a crap since it's all about him.